ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सम्पाद्य ज्ञानं च विधाय भक्तिं विलोकितो येन समाधिराजः वैराग्यवन्तं सुविचारयुक्तं नमामि जोगं शिरसा गुरुन्तं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा निवृत्ती उदारा सोपान देवा मुक्ताबाई नमो त्रिभुवन पावनी आद्यत्रय जननी देवांची. Arjuna had grief, and the cause of that grief was wrong thinking, moha. In order to remove that moha, Bhagwan has started talking on Atma Swarupa, about self, about Atma, so that the weeping and crying for the bodies of near and dear ones, Arjuna will stop that. So, in order to remove Arjuna's lamenting, Bhagwan has started giving the knowledge. Now, Bhagwan is going to talk or admonish Arjuna in different way. In our empirical world, the definition of truth is whatever we see, that is truth. This is the normal definition or in general definition of truth as far as empirical world is concerned. But when we come to spiritual world or adhyatmic kshetra, the definition has no limits, because spirituality drills down many things in many aspects so that we understand each and everything in essence. That is the contribution of spirituality. So what is truth? Like you see my hand, you see me, that is the truth. Vedanta says no. Whatever you see, that is not the truth. Or in fact, Vedanta has counter argument. Vedanta says whatever you see, it is not there. See the difference. The empirical world and spiritual world. Empirical world says that whatever I see, that is the truth. Whereas spiritual world says that whatever you see, that is untruth. Why? Because definition of truth is different for different people. According to Vedanta, that which was there before, that which will be there after of dissolution, and that which is there in the middle also, that particular thing is real. Satyam, definition of Satyam is Adau Ante Cha Yat Asti. Whatever it is there in the beginning, whatever it is there in the end, that thing will be in the middle also, because that is the definition of truth. Kalatrayepi tishtati. That is why Satyam according to spiritual people is different. And what is untruth? Bhagwan says, or Gaudapadacharya ji says, that which is not there in the beginning, that which won't be there after dissolution or at the end, even though you see that in the middle, it is not there. Simple definition. Adau ante cha yan nasti vartamanepi tat tatha. Adau ante cha yan nasti vartamanepi tat tatha. This is the definition of Gaudapadacharya ji of Sat. From where he has come up with the definition? He thought, or Bhagwan Krishna's words are there, which we are going to see today. So, do you mean that the thing which is completely, absolutely not there? In true sense, it is Ajatavada. Absolutely, it is not there. But we say the thing which you see right now through your naked eyes, whatever you see, that thing was there before in manifest form, as though it was not there. And whatever right now you see, that is manifest form, it was there in unmanifest form. Whatever you see right now, it is manifest form of that unmanifest thing. And once the manifest thing goes away, where it is going to go? It is again going to be unmanifest form. So Bhagwan is saying this all near and dear ones, they were in unmanifest form. Now they got manifested, and again they will be in the unmanifest form. So what is their real nature? Actually speaking, unmanifest is their real nature. Why? That which was there before, that which will be there after, that is the nature of particular thing. Now Bhagwan says, right now these people are manifested. Don't think that is their real form. Don't lament on the form which you see right now, because actually speaking they are unmanifest. The same topic Bhagwan conveys here. Beautiful thing, Vedanta, full Vedanta. Avyaktaadini bhutani व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तनिधनान्येव तत्र का परिदेवना अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तनिधनान्येव तत्र का परिदेवना. Now we'll see the vigraha. Avyakta adini bhutani. Adi before avyakta. Vigraha, let us see, then we'll do anvaya. Avyakta adini bhutani. Vyakta madhyani. Avyakta nidanani eva. Tatra ka paridevana. Why are you lamenting? Why are you thinking about them? Why? Meaning, हे भारत, ओ अर्जुना, ओ भरत कुल उत्पन्न अर्जुना. Okay. Bhutani avyakta. Bhutani, all the beings or this entire world. Avyakta, it was in manifest form. When? Adini. Avyakta adini. Vyakta madhyani. And avyakta nidanani. Again it is going to be unmanifest form. Tatra ka paridevana. Why are you lamenting on this topic, on your near and dear one? Because, dear ones, because they were unmanifest form before, prior, and later also they will be in unmanifest form. So you need not cry for them. Now see Dhaneshwar Maharaj what he says. समस्ते ये भूते जन्मा आदि अमूर्ते मग पातली व्यक्ति ते जन्मलेया. समस्ते ये भूते जन्मा आदि अमूर्ते मग पातली व्यक्ति ते जन्मलेया. समस्ते ये भूते, all these human beings. Ye, these. Bhagavan is pointing towards all the Kauravas and Pandavas. Samaste ye bhute. Janma adi, before birth, before they got this body. Amurte, in unmanifest form, they were formless. Maga patali vyakti te janmaleya, and they got form. Mag, then or later. Patali, they got what? Vyakti, they got a form, individual form. When Janmaleya, when they got birth, when they got body, then they came into form. Otherwise, Samaste, Iye, Bhute, all were there in unmanifest form. ते क्षयासी जेथ जाती तेथ निभ्रांत आने नवती देखे पूर्व स्थितीच येती आपुलिये ते क्षयासी जेथे जाती तेथ निभ्रांत आने नवती देखे पूर्व स्थितीच येती आपुलिये ते क्षयास जेथ जाती. When Tie, all these human beings, Kshayasi, when they extinct, when they doom, where do they go? Jetha Zati, when they extinct or when they vanish from the timeline of this entire universe, Jetha Zati, wherever they go or where they go, Teta Nibhranta Ani Navati, there they are not certainly separate from that unmanifest form. Means beings were in unmanifest form, they got manifested. When they go back to the original state, Kshayasi Jetha Zati, Tetha Nibhranta Ane Navati, definitely, certainly, they don't exist separately. They are in again unmanifest form. Just like all human beings, they are separate now. Each body, my body, your body, separate. Because we got manifested. When we go back to the unmanifest state, we all are one. How can you say that? Example is of deep sleep. When I am in deep sleep, you are in deep sleep, everyone is in deep sleep, we all have the same form, which is unmanifest. Dekhe purva sthiti yeti apuliye. Dekhe, you see, purva sthiti yeti apuliye. Apuliye, to one's own state, they come back. To one's own state, they come back. Means they become unmanifest again. Just like seed. A seed has the tree itself in it. Okay. And when that tree grows and it again gives back a seed, again that tree becomes unmanifest. So the tree was encompassed or capsulated in that seed, and that seed again opened up, or that again gave back the tree. So like that, beings are in unmanifest form. The tree came, when they got destroyed, they will again become unmanifest. So Nibhranta, certainly you understand they are not separate from their original state. Give the example. Yes. Yera madhye je pratibhase te nidrita swapna jaise taisa akaruha mayavashe satswarupi येर मध्ये जे प्रतिभासे ते निद्रिता स्वप्न जैसे तैसा आकारुहा मायावशे सत्स्वरूपी येर मध्ये जे प्रतिभासे येर otherwise madhye in the middle means before unmanifestation, after unmanifestation, whatever we perceive in between. Madhye je pratibhase. Actually, it is not there. Word is used pratibhase. No, but I think everything is there. Yes. Example you see. Madhye je pratibhase. It appears in the middle. How? Te nidrita swapna jaise, as a person who is sleeping, in between the dream comes. Dream is not there when he is in waking state. Dream won't be there once he got up. Okay. So in between, when he is in deep sleep, that time only a dream can come, not when he is up. People have the habit of daydreaming. That is different issue. But Nidrita swapna, jaise swapna is there in deep sleep state, swapna comes. When we are jagrat, when we are in awakened state, waking state, swapna doesn't come. Taisa, just like swapna appears in between, like that. Taisa akaruha mayavashe satswarupi, real pure Vedanta. Taisa, like that. Just like dream comes in between, or simple example we can take that mirage water. Before sunrise, it was not there. After sunset, it won't be there. Though we see that mirage water, still it is not there. So it was not there before, it won't be there after. Even though we see in the middle, it is not there. Then why are we seeing? Because of the scorching sun and because of the barren land, there is a connect, contact or association between the rays and barren land, and we see mirage water because of these two things. Like that, Naneshwar Maharaj says, Sat Swarupa is there and Maya is there. Because of Sat Swarupa and Maya, not real connection, but the illusionary connection is there, or vicinity is there. Because of that, we see this illusory world. Because of that, we are deluded. Because of that, we see illusion. Why? Taisa akaru, the akara, name and form we see. Maya vashe, because of Maya, because they are under the control of Maya. Where we see this? Sat Swarupi, on the Sat Swarupa, on this cosmic Paramatma, on this, not cosmic Paramatma, on this infinite Paramatma, we see the cosmic illusion because of Maya. Just like the sun rays and barren land, when they comes in association, we see mirage water. Na tari example, now you see different example Naneshwar Maharaj gives. Na tari pavane sparshile nira पढ़िया से तरंगाकार का परापेक्षा अलंकार व्यक्ति कनकी ना तरी पवने स्पर्शिले निर पढ़िया से तरंगाकार का परापेक्षा अलंकार व्यक्ति कनकी. Simple example is given. Na tari, like as, pavane, wind, Sparshale nira. So wind is coming and water is there. So when wind touches the water, padiya se tarangakar. Because of wind and connection or association with water, what came up? The tide or a wave comes up. Why? ना तरी पवने स्पर्शिले निर पढ़िया से तरंगाकार. Like that, this Maya and Chaitanya, Sat Swarupa Paramatma, there is association as though some vicinity is there. Otherwise, there is no connection because both are different things, different sattas. So there cannot be connection with them. That is the moksha. Chalo. Ka parapeksha alankar, ka, or other example, para apekshaya, because someone wants the bangles, earrings, something, the necklace one. Para apeksha, because of someone's wish. Alankara vyakti kanaki means gold, raw gold becomes Alankara Vyakti. Raw gold manifests as Alankar. So actually it is one thing. One water appears as many. One raw gold appears as different ornaments, different shapes of ornaments. Like that, this one Paramatma is there. That one Paramatma only appears as different forms. So don't worry about the forms because forms are not real. Just like wave is not real, just like ornaments, the name and the shape of that ornament is not real, like that, whatever right now you are seeing is not real. So don't worry, if they die, what will happen? They will again become manifest. Okay. तैसे सकळ हे मूर्त जानपा माया कारित जैसे आकाशी बिंबत अभ्रपटळ तैसे सकळ हे मूर्त जानपा माया कारित जैसे आकाशी बिंबत अभ्रपटळ तैसे तैसे just like ornament and wave, they are just for namesake, like that. तैसे सकळ हे मूर्त, whatever you see. जानपा माया कारित. Janapa, you must understand, this is the play of Maya. Ya Ma, that one who is not there. Maya Karita, that which is not there. Maya Karita. You understand, this is the play of Maya. How? जैसे आकाशी बिंबत अभ्रपटळ. जैसे, as Akashi in the space, Abhrapatala Bimbata, cloud appears in the sky and they form different things like a wall or some city they form. Everything is Mithya, which is not there. In space, because of cloud, it takes different shape. And as though it is a curtain, Abhrapatala, so which is not there, it appears to be there because of Maya. तैसे आदिच जे नाही. Now Bhagwan has proven that whatever you are crying for your people, they were not there before. They were in unmanifest form only. Why are you crying? Don't cry, because they were not there. Taise adi chije nahi. We have to understand for our near and dear ones. Okay. Uh, Kaurava and Pandavas were not there. What about your daughter? What about your son? What about your wife? What about your parents? They were there before. They were also in unmanifest form. Listen, Bhagavad Gita is not to give discourses after discourses and being miserable listening the talks. You have to understand what Bhagwan wants to tell us. Everyone was in unmanifest form. Because of their karma, they got manifested. Now something happens to them. Don't worry, because their real form is unmanifest only. And if you drill down more, their real form is Paramatma only. Maya is nothing but Brahma only. Maya techi Brahma, Brahma techi Maya. Okay. जे आधीच नाही, तैसे आधीच जे नाही, तया लागी तू रुदसी काही, तू अविटते पाही चैतन्य एक. तैसे आधीच जे नाही, that which is not there in the beginning. Taya lagi, for that thing which was not there in the beginning, to you, rudasi kai, why are you crying for those things? Why? Tu avitate pahi chaitanya eka. You should not see the name and form, which is the effect of Maya. You should see the Chaitanya, which is beneath of that name and form. Tu avitate pahi chaitanya ek, that which is never going to perish, that which is never going to be unmanifest, that will be always ever manifesting. Swayam Prakasha, Sat Swarupa, that Paramatma you see, which is underneath of the name and form. And that is, you cannot destroy him. You see that Paramatma. Why Bhagavan? I can see only name and form. No, you see Paramatma because to see that Paramatma, to understand that Paramatma, many people have sacrificed many things. जयाची आरतीच भोगित विषयी त्यजिले संत जया लागी विरक्त वनवासिये जयाची आरतीची भोगित विषयी त्यजिले संत जया लागी विरक्त वनवासिये. जयाची आरतीच भोगित. The longing was there for this Atma Swarupa in order to experience that Paramatma, for that Paramatma they had longing. What did they do? See, we want to see Paramatma. What are we doing? Nothing. Watching TV, seeing mobile, uploading Insta, watching Insta reels. I want Paramatma, but what are you doing? Nothing. What are you going to give up? What sacrifice you will do? जयाची आरतीची भोगित विषयी त्यजिले संत. Vishaya, objects they have given. Who? Santa. So those who give up objects for Paramatma, they are qualified for Santa here. Because Naneshwar Maharaj says, Santa Mahatma renounced objects, all desires for objects. So they don't have any desire. Jaya lagi virakta. Virakta, dispassionate person. Jaya lagi, for that Paramatma. Vanavasiye, they decided to go to a place where no people are there. Not a single person is there. Vanavasiye, they decided to dwell in forest. They decided to retire into the forest. For what? For that Paramatma, for that Chaitanya. You must see, Arjuna, that Chaitanya, because great people have forsaken everything for that Paramatma. And you see that Chaitanya, don't see name and form, which is anyway going to be unmanifest. Dithi suni jayate brahmacharyadi vrate munishwar tapate acharatati. Dithi suni jayate brahmacharyadi vrate munishwar tapate acharatati. Dithi suni jayate. All the time this sage they have observed in order to see that Paramatma, in order to experience that Paramatma. Brahmacharyadi vrate, they have observed the vows of celibacy. Different vows. Munishwara, great Muni. Tapate acharatati, they have practiced, they have performed austerities, penance of great rishis. Why? They should remove name and form, and they should see the Chaitanya which is supporting that form, Chaitanya which is inside of that form, which is outside of that form also. So that Paramatma you see, because in order to see that Paramatma, great people have sacrificed so many things. They have done austerity. They have observed many vows. And Bhagavan says now, beautiful shloka. Ascharyavat pashyati kashchidenam ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyah ascharyavat chainamanya shrunoti shrutvaapyenam vedana chaiva kaschit आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदेनम् आश्चर्यवद् वदति तथैव चान्यः आश्चर्यवच्चैनमन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्येनं वेद न चैव कश्चित् आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति. आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति. Few people, now Bhagavan says you must experience this Paramatma, you must try to know this Paramatma. So few people, Ascharyavat pashyati kashchidenam, with wonderment, few people see this Paramatma. Few people with wonderment they see this Paramatma. Okay, we'll see meaning later. Ascharyavat pashyati कश्चित एनम आश्चर्यवत वदति तथा एवच अन्यः. आश्चर्यवच्च एनम अन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वा अपि एनम वेद न चैव न च एव कश्चित्. This is the vigraha. What vigraha means? We are separating sandhis from, we are separating words so we can understand vibhakti properly and meaning proper. So Bhagavan says, Kaschit, someone, Kaschit yenam आश्चर्यवत pashyati. Few people or one looks upon this Atma Tattva like marvel. Ashcharyavat pashyati. They think this Paramatma is something different, something peculiar, or something very interesting, something mysterious. Few people, Anya means another, they Ashcharyavad vadati enam. This Atma Tattva, they talk little bit peculiar, marvel about this Atma Tattva. Because you cannot talk about this Paramatma because it is beyond words, but still they talk. This is also Ascharya. So few people, they see this Atma Chaitanya like wonderment. They experience it like wonderment because it is me, myself. How am I going to experience myself? Or tatha evacha anya ascharya vadati. Few people, it is inexplicable, but they explain it. This is ascharya. They they speak about this Paramatma as marvel. Anya cha enam ascharya shrunoti. Few people, they listen this Paramatma, they hear of him as a marvel. Because this Atma Tattva is really wonderful when you hear about it. Because it doesn't have name, form, anything. And still it exists. So how will we know the one which doesn't have the form and name? How will we know? And how we keep on listening about that Paramatma which doesn't have anything? Avyaktam. Nothing it has. It's Ascharya only. So surprisingly, or they, few people or one listens about this Paramatma, hear about this Paramatma in marvel. Ascharyavat. Shrutva api cha kaschid eva na veda. Having heard also, they don't know about this Paramatma. Means they hear all Vedanta and about Paramatma, but they don't know how it is, who it is, where it is. They have heard it. Shrutva api enam kaschid eva na veda. Nobody understands this Paramatma. Nobody knows this Paramatma thoroughly, having heard also. One meaning is that Mama Sahib Dandekar gives different meaning. He doesn't know about himself because he became one with that Paramatma, so he doesn't know about himself. This is how he has explained the meaning. Two meanings are possible. One meaning is having heard also he doesn't understand what this Paramatma Tattva is because it is very, very subtle. Or having heard or having known this Paramatma, he doesn't understand he is body. He has become one with that Paramatma, or even more better translation is, he understood the oneness with Paramatma. So he doesn't know anything else. Second meaning is better, which Jnaneshwar Maharaj has taken. एक अंतरी निश्चल जे निहाळिता केवळ विसरले सकळ संसार जात. एक अंतरी निश्चळ जे निहाळिता केवळ विसरले सकळ संसार जात. एक अंतरी निश्चळ. Few people, they are equal, tranquil in within. Antari nischal, very firm, very determined. Je nihalita keval, having seen this Paramatma, means having experienced, having known this Paramatma, they forgotten everything. Visarale sakala samsara jata. This way they see. Ascharyavat pashyati means having seen that Paramatma, they have forgotten everything. This is Ascharyavat pashyati. Now they don't see world as world, they see world as Paramatma. Why? Antari Nishchal, their mind was such a calm and quiet and tranquil mind, so they can see Paramatma, they can forget everything. Some people, while explaining this glory of this Paramatma, they became one with Paramatma. Eka gunanuvad karita uparati hovuni chitta niravadhi tallinata nirantara. Eka gunanuvad karita uparati hovuni chitta niravadhi tallinata nirantara. Eka gunanuvad karta, few Gunanuvad karita, while singing the glory, the praise of that Paramatma, they got uparati, detachment in their mind. Vairagya, uparati vairagya ho nichitta. And then what happened? Niravadi tallinata nirantara. And that limit or that reach of that vairagya, that niravadi limit or reach of that vairagya is tallinata nirantara. Always they are with that Paramatma because their mind doesn't wander here and there, because uparati vairagya is there. Why vairagya came? Gunanuvada karita. That is why singing the glory of Paramatma, praise of Paramatma will bring vairagya. And with the help of that vairagya, we will be one with that Paramatma. Tallinata will be absorbed in that Paramatma. This is, first one is Nyaharita, seen. This one is Gunavada Karita, Gunanuvad. And now, Eka Aikatachi Nivale, Te Deha Bhavi Sandile, Eka Anubhave Patale Tadrupata, Eka Aikatachi Nivale, Te Deha Bhavi Sandile, Eka Anubhave Patale Tadrupata. आश्चर्यवत मान्य आश्चर्यवच्चैन मन्य शृणोति. त्याचं वर्णन the explanation of that Naneshwar Maharaj is doing. Eka aikatachi nivale, having heard itself, they were subdued. Their all thoughts were merged into the Paramatma. Eka aikatachi nivale. And what is the effect of that? When they became one with Paramatma, te deha bhavi sandile, they have given up this identification with body. They are not conscious about their body. Te deha bhavi sandile, ek anubhave patale tadrupata, ek anubhave patale tadrupata. And few people, when they know about this Paramatma, when they knew that Paramatma, tadrupata patale, they became one with that Paramatma. So, shrutva penam vedana chaiva kaschit, translation is this: they don't know, having heard Paramatma means what? They don't know about their body. They don't know that they are the body. This they have forgotten. That is called Anubhave Patale Tadrupata. And they became one with the body. They became one with the Paramatma. They forgot that they have body. Shrutva penam vedana chaiva kaschit. Nobody knew that they are body, because eka anubhave, with experience, with sheer knowledge, with complete knowledge, tadrupata patale, they understood I am nothing but Brahman only. How? Jaise sarita oga samasta samudra maji milat परिमाघवते न समात परतले नाही. जैसे सरिता ओघ समस्त समुद्रा माझी मिळत परिमाघवते न समात परतले नाही. जैसे सरिता ओघ समस्त समुद्रा माझी मिळत परिमाघवते न समात परतले नाही. जैसे, how they became one with the Paramatma. Sarita, Oga, Samasta. Different the currents of the river, Samudra, Maji, Milata, they became one with the ocean. So once all the river they became one with the ocean, pari maghavte na samat paratale nahi, and those flow which gushes or gushed into the ocean, they did not come back. Pari maghavte na samat paratale nahi. Na samat. Pari maghavte na samat paratale nahi. They did not flow back because they became one with Paramatma. Like that, those who heard they are Paramatma itself, they did not come back. How? Taisya yogishwarachiya mati mirani save ekvatati parije vicharoni punaravritti bhajati china taisya yogeshwaranchiya mati मिळनी सवे एकवटती परिजे विचारोनी पुनरावृत्ती भजती चिना तैस्या like that योगेश्वराच्या मती mind of this or knowledge of this Paramatma मिळनी सवे एकवटती as you get knowledge of this Paramatma मिळनी सवे एकवटती you became one with that परिजे विचारोनी पुनरावृत्ती भजती चिना पुनरावृत्ती rebirth परिजे विचारोनी because of their thinking पुनरावृत्ती भजती चिना because of their thinking because of their knowledge they don't come back again to this world. Bhagwan says very important message. So Yogeshwaranchiya mati, the mind, the knowledge of Yogeshwar, Paramatma, the knowledge of that Paramatma unites us with the Paramatma, and having proper thinking, having proper thought over it, we don't come back to the another birth. We'll sing one song. उपाधी वेगळे तुम्ही निर्विकार उपाधी वेगळे तुम्ही निर्विकार काहीच संसार तुम्हा नाही काहीच संसार तुम्हा नाही ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा समूळ वासना नूरवाणी समूळ वासना नूरवाणी ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा निसंग तुम्हासी राहणे एकटे निसंग तुम्हासी राहणे एकटे नाही कटकट साहो येत नाही कटकट साहो येत ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा तुका म्हणे नाही तुका म्हणे नाही म्हणे 3 tunes together तुका म्हणे नाही मिळो येत शिळा तुका म्हणे नाही मिळो येत शिळा रंगासी सकळा स्फटिकाची रंगाशी सकळा स्फटिकाची 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 ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा समूळ वासना नुरवावी समूळ वासना नुरवावी 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 ऐसे मज करोनी ठेवा नारायणा ऐसे मज मज करोनी करोनी ठेवा नारायणा ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम 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 पुंडलिक वरदा हरि विठ्ठल श्री ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम पंढरीनाथ भगवान की जय माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज की जय जगद्गुरु तुकाराम महाराज की जय सद्गुरु जोग महाराज की जय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांतिः हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम